On the health care debate get heated. Tonight it was South Florida's turn, and residents here definitely did not keep quiet. Good evening. I'm Victor Blackwell.
And I'm Tiffany Kenny. Thank you for joining us. Our area's first town hall meeting was held tonight in Stuart. I was there, and it was a packed house. It was a passionate crowd filled with cheers and jeers. Hundreds packed into the Indian River State College in Stuart to voice their opinion on health care reform to Republican Representative Tom Rooney. Janice Maitre is a disabled mom of 2 U.S. Marines.
Now, there's a saying in the Marine Corps that freedom isn't free. And it's not. And we don't need socialized medicine. That is not the way to go.
Have you signed it? Have you signed it? It was a standing room only crowd. More than 100 people were stopped at the door, upset they had to listen in from the lobby.
They should have at least had the video on in the screens, because at least you could have gotten a feel of it.
I guess I just didn't get here early enough. I was working. You know, I'm a working person.
The town hall meeting was the first in our area, and while most here spoke out against government-run insurance, there were those who support it.
I would like that you and the other congressmen in Washington consider the poor, consider those who do without health care because they have no access to it.
I sat down with Congressman Rooney earlier in the day, who says he understands why the town hall meetings incite such strong emotion.
If it affects your pocketbook, it affects you, I think that's when people's true feelings come out.
Whose side are you on, the insurance companies or the people?
Sign-carrying activists on the left and right were kept outside. Most kept it civil, but one protester took it too far with this fellow demonstrator during a heated debate.
We're walking back, and he came up behind and actually spit on me, which, I mean, that's pretty nasty.
It is estimated about 400 people attended this meeting, and I asked Congressman Rooney, who, by the way, is against the president's proposal, about the overflow crowd, and he hinted that his office may schedule another forum to accommodate those who couldn't get in.
Now, these town hall meetings may quiet down a bit. The president said this week he's willing to listen to other ideas, but the White House is quick to point out that President Obama has not changed his prescription for health care reform. He still believes we need the so-called public option, a federal insurance program to compete with private ones. Over the last few days, the administration seemed to signal a willingness to drop the provision if it meant gaining support to pass health care reform legislation. But over the weekend, the president said this.
The public option, whether we have it or we don't have it, is not the entirety of health care reform. This is just one sliver of it, one aspect of it.
Now, the president could alienate progressive Democrats who believe there's no real health care reform without that public option. Now, you still have time to voice your opinion. Congressman Robert Wexler and Elsie Hastings are hosting a town hall meeting Thursday afternoon. It's at the South County Civic Center in Delray Beach. It starts at 1 o'clock.
Health care wasn't the only issue drawing crowds and criticism tonight.
The average dad cannot provide the level of coaching ability that the athletes need to go on to the high school and potential college level.
The problem, parents say, is plaguing their traveling sports teams. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Hurricane Bill is still gaining strength as it churns in the Atlantic. This is a look at the third named storm of the season from up in space. Bill, now a Category 3 hurricane, is expected to continue to intensify. Mike Lyons continues to monitor this storm. He joins us live from the Weather Center with an update. Mike?
Yeah, Tiffany, Victor, tonight the storm really gained strength rapidly.